I love those who can smile in trouble. Study without desire spoils the memory, and it retains nothing that it takes in. Nothing strengthens authority so much as silence. Once you have tasted flight, you will forever walk the earth with your eyes turned skyward, for there you have been, and there you will always long to return. A painter should begin every canvas with a wash of black, because all things in nature are dark except where exposed by the light. Painting is poetry that is seen rather than felt, and poetry is painting that is felt rather than seen. One can have no smaller or greater mastery than mastery of oneself. Nothing can be loved or hated unless it is first understood. The noblest pleasure is the joy of understanding. As a well-spent day brings happy sleep, so life well used brings happy death. The greatest deception men suffer is from their own opinions. Learning never exhausts the mind. There are three classes of people: those who see when they are shown, those who do not see. Principles for the development of a complete mind: study the science of art. Study the art of science. Develop your senses, especially learn how to see. Realize that everything connects to everything else. I have been impressed with the urgency of doing. Knowing is not enough, we must apply. Being willing is not enough, we must do. As you cannot do what you want what you can do. Iron rusts from disuse, stagnant water loses its purity, and in cold weather becomes frozen. Even so does inaction sap the vigors of the mind. Where the spirit does not work with the hand, there is no art. Time stays long enough for those who use it. Realize that everything connects to everything else. I have offended God and mankind because my work didn't reach the quality it should have. All our knowledge has its origin in our perceptions. God sells us all things at the price of labor. All sciences are vain and full of errors that are not born of experience, the mother of all knowledge. A poet knows he has achieved perfection not when there is nothing left to add, but when there is nothing left to take away. Obstacles cannot crush me, every obstacle yields to stern resolve. He who loves practice without theory is like the sailor who boards ship without a rudder and compass and never knows where he may cast. Learning is the only thing the mind never exhausts, never fears, and never regrets. Art is the queen of all sciences, communicating knowledge to all the generations of the world. The acquisition of knowledge is always of use to the intellect, because it may thus drive out useless things and retain the good. For nothing can be loved or hated unless it is first known. Truth at last cannot be hidden. Dissimulation is of no avail. Dissimulation is to no purpose before so great a judge. Falsehood puts on a mask. Nothing is hidden under the sun. Anyone who conducts an argument by appealing to authority is not using his intelligence, he is just using his memory. If you find from your own experience that something is a fact and it contradicts what some authority has written down, then you must abandon the authority and base your reasoning on your own findings. Experience does not err, only your judgments err by expecting from her what is not in her power. A wave is never found alone, but is mingled with the other waves. Man has much power of discourse which for the most part is vain and false, animals have but little, but it is useful and true, and a small truth is better than a great lie. Wisdom is the daughter of experience. The eye sees a thing more clearly in dreams, than the imagination awake. Like a kingdom divided, which rushes to its doom, the mind that engages in subjects of too great variety becomes confused and weakened. The water you touch in a river is the last of that which has passed, and the first of that which is coming. Thus it is with time present. Life, if well spent, is long. Life without love is no life at all.